sent him into the future.
So this is a super random movie that I watched yesterday. It's called Croupier from 1998, and it has Clive Owen in it, and I'm pretty sure that's the main reason that I threw it onto my Netflix queue. It's on Instant Watch right now on Netflix. And I thought I recognized the director. It's directed by Mike Hodges. I thought he was more of a popular director, but I looked at his IMDb page, and he'd only directed a couple things. Get Carter in the 70s with Michael Caine, and then Flash Gordon in 1980. And it's like, those aren't the ones I recognize. So I don't know where I got the idea that he was like a popular director. Maybe he has a similar name to another director or something. But anyways, so I threw it on. This was very early in Clive Owen's career. This is before he, got popular over in the States. First thing he really did big here was Born Identity. He was one of the people from that project. And so it's 98. He plays an aspiring writer. His character's name's Jack. And he wants to be a writer, but then his dad calls him. He's not really getting much work as a writer. His dad calls him, tells him that he has a potential job for him lined up at a casino. And we figure out that he used to work at a casino in South Africa, so he's really good dealing blackjack, craps, whatever game it is. So he just decides to apply for the job. He gets it. He's really good. He kind of knows that he's going to get it. So he has all these rules at the casino. You can't associate with other workers there. Can't gamble outside or anything like that. So he has all these strict rules, and he's pretty by the book. He tells one of his fellow coworkers that this guy gives him a ride home a couple times, and he's like, "Well, I saw you cheating. Just make sure you don't do it again, or I'll turn you in." That kind of stuff. So he's a straight shooter, and eventually he kind of starts getting noticed by some of the other players and stuff, and he ends up meeting up with a woman that has come in a couple times to play blackjack and craps, and he sees her outside of work, and they have a drink, and kind of is attracted to her, and he starts to get all these ideas for writing a novel as he's working as a croupier at the casino, and he's kind of basically just starting to write a book about what's happening to him. He kind of creates his own alter ego. So the character in his book is named Jake. His name's Jack. So he's kind of just acting out this character as he writes it as well. So he kind of starts doing questionable things at work and everything like that. That just kind of goes against his character. Eventually he gets asked by the woman that he had met at the casino. What's her name? Whatever. He gets asked to be part of a heist. She says that someone's going to come in. He's just going to do a distraction type thing. And someone's going to come in and rob the casino. And he's against it for a while. Eventually he goes back to her, says that he'll be part of it. And then so, yada yada yada. I don't know. I don't really want to get into it. So, heist happens, goes off, not according to plan. I don't know. The ending leaves a lot of questions, so I didn't like the ending at all. I thought it was going to be a lot more of a thrilling heist movie, but it's just very, very slow paced, kind of monotone throughout. It just kind of feels like it should build up. It feels like it is building up a bit as the story goes. He's writing this book. He's kind of getting into some more questionable behavior. And then the ending happens and it just kind of bleh. Just kind of doesn't do anything. I don't know. Left a lot to be desired. And a lot of questions, too. Ends up being some people that he knows are involved in a very roundabout kind of way. I could get into it, but I wouldn't really recommend the movie. I'm not giving it an awful rating. I'm giving it a 2.75 out of 5. I think Clive Owen does a very good job. I kind of see why he would go on to be a watchable actor after this. I think he was actually kind of eyed for the role of James Bond before Daniel Craig got it. I think he's probably one of the front runners to be the next James Bond. And he wears a tux throughout this, so that probably didn't help, or didn't hurt, I guess, his chances when they were looking at him. But anyways, yeah, like I said, it's on Netflix. If you really want to watch a kind of a heist movie or something revolving around a casino, stuff like that, throw it on, sure. Otherwise, I just kind of recommend it if you, for some reason, a diehard Clive Owen fan and need to see everything he's been in. This is probably one of the first movies of his that I've seen. His British movies. I've only really seen his stuff that he's done after coming over to the U.S. and working more extensively. So I am kind of interested in kind of going back and seeing some of his earlier work because I like him in like Sin City and a couple other movies that he's been in. So yeah, I give it a medium recommend, but I won't seek it out too much if you don't want to. All right, I'll be done with that. All right.